woke up on the wrong side of the bed. That was uncomfortable. I'm not hungry, but I'm running low in bed. I better make some.
Good morning, James.
Don't do that again. You
You
walked
can
up,
clearly see me through the window.
but when I'm
like-
looking in a chest. No.
God.
All
All right, well, James, we have a project. Oh, I'm gonna take this chest plate if you don't mind.
I don't.
I like the look of it.
Okay. So what do you wanna? What's the project that you wanna work on?
Oh,
I have a guess of what it is.
I want to work on the barracks because we've been just neglecting this one area.
Thank you,
for
Bredrick.
so long.
Thank you, Bredrick. You finally answered my calls.
All right, good job, Joel. Wait, right, Oswald? I know. Okay, well, I think we have a lot of the building materials in here.
So what do you want to build it out of? I'll grab some.
We already have the base out. It's already kind of set. I forget what kind of wood we've been using. Oh yeah, we've been using dark oak wood.
I grabbed some dark oak at a chest. So
do
you want to
build? Do you want to see? Yeah. All right. So I was thinking down here, up should be like a stone wall. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. I only have a few cobble, so.
Well, I got a lot, so. You see what I'm saying? But I think. Oh shoot! I don't have a pickaxe. Do you want to stay there?
A pick?
While I get one?
No, hold on. I gotta go get some cobble because when in low, we don't mine that often.
We have a lot of. Hey, James, have you ever thought about maybe we should like possibly go to like the Nether or something? But I was thinking
go
maybe
to hell?
If
absolutely not.
Yeah. Well.
I'd really rather not. We don't know what's gonna happen. Have you been to the Nether since?
No, James.
Oh, you didn't wanna.
That works now. We're gonna do that now. Got it?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Just winging it.
But we don't. So okay, we do you want dark oak over here or?
Well, I was thinking, yeah, the cobble looks really nice, but if we're getting something else, yeah, I like the cobble though. I think the cobble really suits it. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
yeah,
there's
that
something
looks nice.
I want to say.
But
how do we know Fish isn't in the Nether? No one's seen him for a while.
You have a point. You have a very good point. I was thinking probably not, but again, you have a very good point.
He is
could
now
be in the Nether.
The essence of darkness. I don't know what spirit you.
True.
What
you
is
want,
the spirit?
Well, I just don't know. That's the thing is that
so you
it
were
just
possessed by a
people.
spirit and you don't. Well, that's the difference.
Yes,
the
exactly.
difference is that Fishy's controlling the spirit.
Wait, can you I'm gonna jump? Oh, you're already jumping up here. Can you start filling up that area?
Yeah.
That wall, and I'll start filling up over here.
He's possessed. He is possessed by.
You have a point. Oh, are we gonna start working on the roof today too and stuff like that?
Roof? Maybe. If we can get
I was thinking. Oh wait, James, could you do a cool pattern in that in the roof up there or something, or not in the roof but in make a window? What? What's our symbol?
No, but we don't have a symbol. We don't have a name. What kind of?
I have a good symbol. It will look really cool. Trust me.
Symbol or name?
Do you have any?
I'd rather have
symbol.
We need a name. We need a name. The only one we were able to come up yesterday was Oswaldia, which
that kind of sucks.
Which is even though Oswald is,
he's awesome and cute and fluffy, but the problem is that I just think it doesn't sound as good. The Queen's Kingdom sounds better than that, and
well, it's the Elven Kingdom.
Yes.
The name we can't even pronounce because it's an Elvish, Bredrick. Wait,
True.
you can pronounce it because you're an elf. Dang it! I wish I was an elf.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
You know, it'd be cool if I had a son that was an elf.
That'd be awesome. All right.
Have you ever thought about having a son?
No. Seems like too much work.
Wait, how old are you?
Me? I think last time I checked, I was 139.
I don't know. You're older. I don't know. You told me once, but I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, James, this is coming along beautifully. All right, well, let's do this.
Especially the way the sun is just bouncing off of it. It's absolutely beautiful.
And I was thinking,
absolutely.
do you want this area to be multi-layered?
I guess, because we're also gonna build a guard tower into this, and this is gonna be the barracks. So I don't know who is gonna be here, and hopefully we can have like future
guards testing.
I don't know.
Let me put Oswald back in my backpack.
I wish we could. I don't know.
Let's do this. Do you see this? What I'm doing right here?
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want?
And that makes it look nicer.
Do you want me to? Let me break the.
Oh yeah, can you get some more dark oak wood?
Hold on. Let me do this so that way you.
Yeah, and I think this might look cool. And I'll start filling up the top up here.
Can
you get me more dark oak wood? Because I only got like 3 left in my backpack.
Dark oak wood logs or?
Yeah. Because I just think that works right now, and I think like this should be reinforced certain areas of this, because that would make a lot, you know.
Especially if fish invades.
Yes, and if it's reinforced.
Do you want this to be cobble over here?
Yeah. What I was thinking is that maybe under this we can build a safe bunker. So if something were to happen, like an explosion or something catastrophic, we can store most of our goods in there. Or
we already have a spot that we store our goods.
Well, the thing is that, yeah, that's not very findable. But I'm saying like one that could withstand a big blast, like an explosive fireball, or some kind of some kind of crazy magics. I don't know what kind of magics they would be, but I bet you, knowing fish or everyone, they would be very, very deadly. And if we were to come back later,
what do you want the flow to be?
Dig down a bit, and then maybe we can also use the wall. Can you make some stairs to up here?
Yeah, I'll make some cobble.
Alright.
Let me grab some.
This building looks a little bit odd, but I think it looks okay. And I'll match this, oh shoot, ow! God,
you okay?
Yeah, I fell. Alright, alright, I'm gonna go fetch some more stuff. And I think we should add more detail onto this build. You see what I'm saying? Like fence gates or some cool windows.
Brother, there is something I want to address.
Alright.
What are the boundaries of your magic? And I know this is a touchy subject because you don't like using the full power of your magic because of when
it could not match the queen's, but it could become not very close. But see, I have very powerful magics indeed. If the queen, or say someone like the queen, wanted to create a super weapon with the power of the queen, they could easily do that by absorbing all my magic.
So, are you saying that you're really, really powerful, or?
I'm saying that I'm not very powerful, but I have a ton of magics stored up inside my body. Which means if those are all taken out and used with someone else as powerful as the queen, that could be catastrophic. The amount of damage it could cause to a person, a village. It could level anything.
That's not something I would like to happen. But in terms of if you were to use your magic, like you personally, if you were to use
I were to use that,
if you were to use your magic,
I would be a rival to
to fish.
I'd be a rival to Spencer Fish. Even though he can control the darkness, I cannot destroy the darkness, but I could beat him wielding the darkness. And I haven't came up with an official name for this entity or whatever, but I think we'll just call it the darkness for now, because that works.
He is the dark, but he's now the Dark Lord. You were the Dark Lord, now he is.
Honestly, everything we're calling stuff sounds like we're calling it from a children's fairy tale book, you know? But it works, and we can use it, so I guess that's one of the main reasons. Let me just
Here's another question.
Lower this. Yeah, that was nice.
What is Fish's power? Because
that I do not know. Do you want to start filling this area in?
That's
and I like how we're gonna do this cobblestone, because this is like the foundation of the building.
Hold on, let me quickly do this, man. So, what is? I know I'm constantly asking you questions about magic, but you're the honorary wizard, warlock, I don't know, whichever you.
You have a point there. So,
Here's the question: who's the most powerful magic user, and would he help us, or
right
he or
now?
Yes, right now.
Well, the most powerful magic wielder that I know of, and is close by that would ever help us is the queen.
So
but again, she does not want to get involved in this predicament because of her townspeople, and she would hate for them to be, you know, hurt. And if something like that happened, she could destroy. James!
Oh my!
James!
I am a lucky person.
James!
There's a hole.
James!
Crouch. There's a hole.
Where? Oh,
wow.
James, I see you.
That
You
was
okay?
barely.
God.
Oh my legs are tingling. I don't know
Well,
why, but I've
get your butt back up here and
I've
we'll-
always healed so quickly.
Interesting. Alright. Do you want to start building this area up?
Yeah, it's really dark now.
I think we should build
Getting
this a little bit lower, like about to here. Because then we still have some leg room, and then we can actually add another floor.
We could add another floor as is.
Like in a middle. Let me put this here for now. And I have an idea for like a insignia for the for this area.
Do you have an idea
Boom.
for a name? Because we're not gonna call it James Landia or something like that, or
That
Frederick
sounds very.
Landia. We can't call it that.
Well, what would we end it with? Like a, you know, what would you end a name for a kingdom? Well, let's think of some of the properties or stuff about our kingdom. Like,
It's
what's
awesome.
cool about like that's original? Yes, that's one. Like, I mean, like why should people like this kingdom and stuff? Where it's a farming kingdom, so maybe we have to do something that has to do with nature.
I don't know. Besides the farming, we kind of
Adventurers.
adventurers outpost. I don't know. No. Well, we'd be friendly and we'd help any adventurer any day of the week.
Well, we could do something that kind of is like that, or something, I don't know. I mean, make sure these posts are deep into the ground, because if they're not, this thing could be leveled in an instant. Aw, shoot.
I'm concerned about that. Fish hasn't been seen for a while. Like, at first, we were hearing tons of stuff about him. Like, tons of rumors and and then a guard of the Queen's Kingdom actually said that he saw him, but now...
This place is actually starting to shape up to be better.
Much better. But now...
Alright, well, I have a shovel now, so do you want me to dig up some of this dirt?
Okay.
Actually, we're gonna have to dig it one thing more deeper. I know that might be a little bit more of a stretch, but we have enough dirt where we can cover this area up, this hole. What, James?
Do you think I'm magic? I have magics.
What?
Do you think I have magics? Or magic?
Possibly.
Do you think...
Well, what makes you think that?
I never knew my grandfather.
Okay.
Well, not only that, what I was told about him made him seem more like...
Wait, what was his name? Maybe that would help. What was his name?
I don't know.
You sure?
Positive.
Positive. Do you think there's any relic that might be able to we could find that could explain that?
Maybe, but the thing is, the stories I was told about him at the time, I didn't see anything.
What time was he alive?
Time? He still is alive, as far as I know. We never got word that he ever died.
James!
Oh.
James! You are bad at planning these actions out.
What was his... We never got word that he ever died. But, as I was saying, he seemed more godlike than... Or
Was he like a shaman?
Like,
or, wait, was he a wizard of the village?
I don't know that.
Could he have been that?
I don't know, but the stories I was told, he was an amazing adventurer. But not only that, he ventured right into the heart of where the darkness at the time, and killed the spirit that was, or the person that was causing troubles at the time, and he killed him with some ease, as the story was told.
And he's still alive. When do you think he must have done that, though? That's the question I'm asking.
From what I was told, before the Dwarven years. Which, we're in Elven years right now. So, that's like, let's see, every age. That was back in the, I don't know, I gotta think about that.
Well, I'm gonna start planting some chests around so we can toss some gear.
But I'm not sure if you remember, I never told you of this, but, back when Fish was my friend, after we met you, we, the day after that, we decided to go on an adventure. And the Queen sent us on one that was over, you know the song about, the souls that were dead for 1,000 years or something along the lines of that? Well, well, I was, there, and...
What?
No, we went there, and we got all their treasure. But not only that, Fish got captured. And...
Wait, James.
He got... Yes?
Did you kill any of these spirits?
One of them I was able to knock down into the abyss, but... I actually...
You might have to
yes.
take care of this. Because the thing is if they're alive, that's not good. Because that's another threat that we can have on our doorstep. Any time.
Those are someone I never want to meet, but the really strong ones that became spirits and had somewhat of a
James,
physical form.
Sneeze! Oh, God.
The thing is, so I was shot multiple times with their arrows, and I went back to my ship after Fish got captured, so freaked out, and then I woke up, and then I said I have to do this, and I went to rescue him.
So wait, what were the kind of magics that happened to you? Can you explain that?
To me? Maybe? No. Here is the only peculiar thing. I was shot with tons of their arrows. Now, I was wearing armor, but they did give small little cuts, and I... So
basically you're saying that it all healed in the next few hours.
No, here's what's peculiar. After I rescued Fish, he said my last couple days were really, really rough.
What?
Couple of days. I was sleeping for a couple of days. And by couple, I think he meant 2 or 3. I think he meant 2.
Okay.
So...
I need some food. Let me just eat these fresh bread. James, the bread you make and stuff like that are always delicious.
Thank you.
They're always freshly cooked.
I've always been a very good baker. I don't know why, but I've always been a very good baker. I think maybe when I'm older, I'll settle down, maybe have a family, and I'll have a bakery.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure. You don't think I'm...
You'll probably die before then.
Oh,
alright, James.
That hurts. Right in my heart. Right in my heart.
Alright, James. Here's the next thing we need. Oh no.
Do you want to go to...
oh, fine. We have
is it
more
okay if I
dark
take a nap for a bit?
Oh, sure. And we can continue it later. It's almost night anyways.
No, it's actually morning.
Oh. Let's take a nap.
Yeah, I'm tired anyway, so...
Good night, James!
I think you mean morning.
Morning!
Ah.